All right, it is May 3rd, and Spencer and I are going to try Cloverdale Lake, Wilkinson. It's kind of a chain, 4 lakes, and I've never fished it. Spencer's fished it a couple times, so he's got a slight advantage, but I'm just going to start off here on Cloverdale, go around it once, rattle trap, spinner bait while it's still dark, and see if we can get something. Fish are going to be real close to spawning, so I might be fishing up real shallow, might switch to a popper, a walking popper bait. Just try to work it real slow over where beds may be, so, or fish a shallow jerk bait, something like that. I also have a Senko if I need to. It's gonna be a little bit breezy, I think. That was supposed to be cloudy all day, but it's gonna be a sunny morning. And breezy out of the northeast. 10 miles an hour, gusts of 20, so we'll see how that goes. Temperature says only 57 degrees, so it might still be pre-spawn. I'm marking some fish right on the edge where it kind of drops off from the flat, right by the launch, 9 feet, 10 feet of water. You can start a few marks right in this range. Might be wrong, might be fishing like a deep jerk bait. That might be on the second pass. Try up shallow first. Start up with a 3.5 pounder, 4 pounder. Question whether I should be throwing a rattle trap and using something else. Gets that one. That's a good start, 5 minutes in. 18¼ inch, should be 3 pounds. .35. All right, good start. Let's get out there. Catch another one. Really thought I was going to lose that one. I did not fight that one very good. We got lucky. Missed one. Shoot. Little guy. Not gonna measure. Alright. Catch a second bass though. Lost that one. Maybe 14 inches. It wasn't big. We don't have a limit, so anything counts. Oh, man. Just a good bite again. Guy. Shoot. 6:57. We've been about 45 minutes, and we just got back to the launch. Only throwing the rattle trap, and we'll get back to where we started. Switch to, I think we're going to try a Sexy Dog Junior. We're going to cover water a little faster than the popper. See if anything wants to hit top water. We'll try that. A spinner bait. Just work around again. maybe throw a jerk bait a little bit. And the third pass, maybe we'll go shallow with the popper and the Sinkos and poke around with something. Feels more like a pike. Oh, that's a good bass. Decent keeper. Not huge. The net probably, but he's not straight. Pound and a half, 2 pounds. As I talk about switching from the rattle trap to something else. He wasn't hooked very good. Now he is. Shoot. The hook was out of his mouth and now it fell down into his gill area. There we go. 16 inches. 2.00. Alright. Good second keeper. 5.35 pounds for the morning so far. Shallow and spinnerbait can do anything. Pounder, 3.5. Very tall. I'd be surprised if he's more than 3.5. Maybe 18 3/4. So that's a big fat one. Pregnant. .79. Top water for a minute. We're going to switch to jerkbait, crankbait, I think. Try out deeper. Stuff in 14 feet of water. I'm going to turn around. You cast with the chatterbait down deep. Almost knocked it off. Little 2-pounder, 2 1/4. So good. 16.5 incher, 4th keeper. Not catching a ton of fish, but catching the right ones. 2.31 if you can see it. Just have to trust me. All right, that gets us up to 11.46, 4 fish. Maybe 14. I don't think so. It's like 13 tops. Yeah, it's 12.5. That one might be a keeper. Yeah, it's a small keeper, I think. We'll risk it. Barely 14 if he is. I think he is. Felt bigger when he hit. Oh, 13.5. Fisher finally got a keeper at 2.07. $1.65 for Spencer. He's got 2 fish on the board. Alright, it's almost 10:10. I'm gonna go back to a rattle trap. Look at the ones I got, or I might put on that one that I had. But I caught 2 keepers. Haven't really figured out a great pattern. Caught some fish, caught nice fish so far. But only got 4, and I don't know, just not putting it together. Just a little bit of here and there, find something. So caught that one fish in the chatterbait deep. I could get another bite on it. I don't get it. Throw a rattle trap, maybe the spinnerbait a little bit, and finish off that way. Throw the silver and blue plastic. It's bright and sunny. A little different sound than what I used before. Maybe we'll get a different fish to bite. Get that 5th keeper, hope. Baby. All right, let's finish off. Finish strong. Bass. Yeah, not huge, but it's big enough. Don't do any of that. It's all bad. Don't do any of it. Stop it. Who do you think you are? $18.75, 5th keeper, should be 3.5. $3.76, just below the other one. Spencer's got something. Look at that in a minute. All right, 3rd 3-pounder. think I switched to the other rattle trap. We got a 194. Good choice. Like the first cast, I think. .75 inches long. .93. So that calls our 2-pounder. Should move us up to 16.15. Great day. $10.33 right now. Nope, 12.5, throw 12.5, more keepers. We got the win, got big bass. I was afraid Spencer was gonna catch something bigger than my 3.5 pounder, 3.75. Split the day with me, but no, he had I think 5.66 I think was his total weight. 3 keepers. We had what, 16.15, 6 keepers total. So good day overall. I guess I did it right. Didn't feel like I was, but I just stayed in this lake, had a good first hour with the rattle trap. Got lucky, came back to it right here at the end. Glad I switched back to the one that I started with from the blue one I was using, because right away I caught those 2 nice keepers. Really kind of push it up another notch. So can't complain. That's 6 wins in a row every tournament this year against Spencer. That's personal best. So anyway, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and have a good day.